Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new message. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today we have a message that is meant to find you before July. So if you guys are seeing this before July, this is going to be the exact message that is meant to reach you before the beginning of the month. Let's see, what do you need to know before July? What is the important message for you in this time of your life? The Hierophant. I'm hearing that it's time for something. It's this energy of the divine clock has struck, and I feel like this is meant to be a sign to get you up somehow. Like I'm hearing from Spirit, it's time for you to step into your winning season. It's time for you to roll up the sleeve and get things going because you have a mission here. There is something that you're being guided towards. There is something that you're being pulled towards. And you have been getting a lot of signs and synchronicities. I'm seeing 1111, 33 in my mind. You could have been also seeing like a lot of wording on like billboards or maybe newspapers, something like that. But I'm hearing that the divine clock has struck. So you need to take notice on the action that you're required to do moving forward. Yeah, so we have the Lovers, the Nine of Wands. You have been waiting. I feel like you have been waiting on this moment. You have been waiting and anticipating this time of your life to approach. And it's a moment of your life that you always knew was going to arrive. We have the Chariot. Something feels very close. I feel like you've been on a journey for maybe like a very long time until now. There has been a road. I feel like you have been following for a very long time. And it seems like the destination is getting closer and closer, and maybe it's even starting to become more visible to you. I feel like there is something that you've prayed for recently. Yeah, I'm hearing you prayed for something recently. You prayed for this. Wow, the Six of Pentacles. We also have the Ten of Swords. Maybe you prayed to get out of a situation. We have the Lovers and the Chariot. Okay. I feel like your destiny is ready to unfold. And I see that someone has been praying lately for something to end in their life. Maybe there is a situation that has been making you feel like very exhausted or stuck. You know, it's like this energy of like, I don't belong here. I don't know, like I shouldn't be feeling this way. Maybe something has been feeling very painful. And I see that someone has been praying for like a way out. Like you have been praying for an opening out of a situation, a way forward out of a situation. In July, that's ready to like happen for you. I'm seeing like in July, there's almost like this new path that's being opened up for you. This new way forward that feels very aligned. It feels very purposeful for you because I feel like in this time of your life, you're seeking a lot of purpose, especially it can be in the area of your career. I did see the Ace of Pentacles. And maybe for a while you have been feeling like you're in this like very temporary situation. Like this can be like feeling like you're between jobs or feeling like you're between locations, feeling like you're between two realities as well. Like trying to maintain and balance two realities at the same time until you make a certain transition. So maybe balancing your business and your full-time job, maybe balancing your, your current living situation while you're preparing for your next home. And I see you have been in such like a temporary imbalanced situation, and it has been making you feel maybe like exhausted somehow. I see that in July, there is going to be a new way forward for you, especially in career. If you have been feeling very exhausted in this area of your life, I feel like in July, there is going to be an offering made to you, some kind of opportunity, resources coming your way that are going to help you feel more aligned with your path and more aligned with your journey. And I just see you like being able to find a lot of meaning, a lot of purpose in life. And something about July, it's sort of making things click for you. You're not going to feel burned out. You're not going to feel exhausted anymore. In fact, you're going to feel like you're ready to work more than ever. Like I see someone being, because I'm hearing it's not that you're lazy or it's not that you're tired, but it's just like the work that you're doing is making you feel tired. Like the actions you need to take every day are making you feel tired. And maybe like if you were to do something that you truly loved, you wouldn't be feeling tired. So I feel like this is also where the door is being opened for you. And someone's life, especially work life, I feel like it's going to become much easier. So what is the guidance for you in this time before July? What is the message that you need to hear before July? I'm feeling this card for today. Be bold and confident to use all of your resources to create your dreams. You're being prepared for something. And I feel like in July, you're being called to like move towards something and go all in on it. Like use all of your resources to create your dreams. This is going to be a time of your life when you need to give the most. It's not going to be you trying, but it's going to be you deciding firmly and taking action as if it's already happening. That is what you need to do in July. You don't need to second guess yourself. You don't need to try. You don't need to hope. It's certainty that's going to get you there. It's being bold in your endeavors. It's taking the risk, and of course, always be conscious, but do it. Because if you don't do it, you're never gonna do it. You know, I feel like you need to kind of use your bravery to overcome the fear. And that's something that I'm channeling for you. If there is an ounce of you that might feel like you're gonna fail, or you might feel like it's not gonna work out for you, you need to use your bravery to overcome that. Because I sense that there is a lot of things that you can initiate right now. But you need to be bold. And I feel like you need to give a lot, right? Whatever you're pursuing, it feels like it is going to require a lot. But at the end of the day, there is almost like this destination that is starting to feel more and more visible the more you move towards it. It's like something that used to feel so unrealistic. You're starting to feel like a part of that illusion is starting to manifest into reality. And maybe in July, you're starting to see some signs of some kind of manifestation or something coming true in your life. Because I feel like there has been like a journey you have been threading, is specifically what I'm hearing. And the process of all of this has been feeling very slow, but you're in a time where the destination is so obvious, you know exactly where to go. You know, it's kind of like before you had to guess and you had to speculate and you had to, you know, try, if you take the wrong turn, go back. But something about the destination is starting to feel very obvious for you in July, that you can't get lost anymore. You know, like it's like at this point, the biggest mistake you could do is turn around, because you can't mistake. Like the castle is there, you already know that it's already there. But it's about you, I guess, making that final lap, that final journey towards where you see yourself to be. Okay, what else do you need to know before July? What is the message here? We have the Hunter, superfootedness, and predestination. The Hunter, it's like you're hunting something. You know, I feel like the cards are also kind of initiating that you need to step into like this hunter energy. Like you need to, this is not the time to be passive. This is also not the time to, I feel like, move slowly. It's like you need to hunt something down. You need to go after something. The word destination keeps coming out throughout your reading is what I'm noticing. And it's almost as if like you're reaching something that always felt like predestined. Like you always knew you were going to get to this point, but it was maybe a matter of time. and when and how, right? But I want you to be quick on your feet. There is something here where you need to be quick on your feet and you need to act is what I'm hearing, because something feels very close and almost like you can't even miss it at this point because it has become so obvious to you. Okay, we have a card flying out. The Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. So yeah, there's a lot about steps. Notice like there's a lot about the steps that you're going to take and the action that you're going to take in July. There's also the hourglass here. So there's time here. It almost feels like the timing of something has become so close and so inevitable that you maybe don't even need a sign of timing anymore. Like I feel like someone here like doesn't even need confirmation of timing, or they don't need a confirmation that something is coming in their life because they already know. Like you already know, you can already see that there is a way out of this. Like you can already see it in your mind, you see the vision of it. And now it's about just realizing that, like whatever you have planned, it's just about realizing. And I feel like in July is going to be really when you need to just like lock in on something. Like this needs to be your number one priority, because the Capricorn, yes, they do represent like this workaholic energy, but maybe this time of your life is calling you to be a bit of a workaholic. You know, there is time and place for everything. And especially when we're winning in life and when we are feeling so close to something, I feel like it's the time when we need to give most energy in. We need to give the most in a journey. Because you will have time to rest later. You will have time to gather yourself later. But there is something right now that you need to gather the energy that you have and just like give it everything. Because the time is running out, right? We have the hourglass, and I just sense that there is something here that has been approaching, but in this time of your life feels so inevitable. Like it just feels like this is the only thing that can happen. I've been on this journey for so long. It's like you're almost seeing the end of the journey, and something feels very inevitable. Something feels like predestined. Like, you know, you always knew your destination, but it was just like, how are you going to find your way towards that destination? How are you going to get there? Let's see, what is your final guidance before July? I'm gonna get you a crystal card. What do you need to know? Okay, I'm also feeling this one. So the aquamarine crystal, keep your cool. Okay, interesting. When do you need to use this crystal? When you've lost your voice, when it's past time to let it go, or when you're feeling a little too en fuego for polite company. Ice yourself down with aquamarine cold shower vibes. I sense there's this fire in you right now. Like I feel someone maybe is feeling even like a little bit angry. I don't know if it's at themselves or at the world, but there is this anger I feel right now in you, or just drive. Maybe it's just drive, right? That it's kind of like, I have to do it now. Like, I just have to do it now. Like, I'm so maybe like, you know, pent up that I have to let this energy towards something. But keep your cool still. I feel like keep your peace, you know? And we have escape your mind. Okay, Lemurian quartz. I want to use this crystal whenever someone or something you love needs a zap of healing energy. Awaken your inner wizard or witch and cast a spell with Lemurian quartz. Who needs this crystal? Anyone in need of vacation of their thoughts. I feel like this time of your life is going to require you to think less and to act more. Yeah, here we have who needs this crystals, those who run hot, fire signs, anybody hanging on to an unspoken burning desire. So I feel like there has been this burning desire within you that you have been keeping inside. And it has become so loud and so clear to the point that it's maybe even like, I don't know, awakening this energy in you of like a beast is what I'm hearing. Maybe you're gonna resonate with that, but it's like, I don't know, I'm just seeing a person like being so driven for something that it's like they want to hunt it down. They just want to like, really go towards it. Maybe you're a fire sign as well. Fire signs are known to be very ambitious, very goal driven and bold and swift with their actions. So even if you're not a fire sign, I feel like this time of your life is calling you to embrace more of that fire energy, to really put in force towards something. But this force is not like you're forcing something to happen, but it's this output. It's output of energy, it's output of action, force towards your goal, right? It's like you are going towards that goal. You're not forcing it to happen, but you are speeding towards it. Because I feel like you're ready for something like that, and you need to think less and do more, especially around this time. So I feel like that's the message you need to hear before July. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.